Morning, you guys. So I normally do my morning affirmations right after I do my devotional journaling, but I decided to go ahead and get my workout in since I was cut on time. However you decide to do your affirmations, it's up to you to build that wellness practice. But I did promise you guys, if you asked for it, I would show you how to journal your affirmations and how I use those. So it worked out. Now let me show you how to do it. Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and go right in. Now I completely revamped my entire planner, wellness planner, so I'll do another flip through of how this goes. But like I said, I wanted to show you how I'm doing my affirmations, or how to use affirmation cards or journaling cards to in your wellness planner for morning affirmation journaling. And so what I like to do is, so one thing that, as you guys can see from my wellness planner, is although these are Monday through Sunday, it's not dated, and that is intentional, because one thing that I found is, life happens and we're not able to stay consistent with the exact day. But with morning affirmations especially, the goal is to help you improve your mindset. Now, if you're someone like me, for example, that whenever you see you missed a day or whatever, it kind of builds tension and anxiety. The goal is to avoid that, especially when it comes to something like this, because you want to be putting yourself in an environment of positivity, upliftment, and empowerment. So if you can, get you an undated, or use your stickers to cover up the actual dates. And so I don't trip off of Monday through Sunday or Saturday or whatever, but today is, for example, Saturday. As you can see, I did not do this yesterday, but because this is morning affirmations, even though it is a planner, I'm not actually technically planning in it, therefore I don't need it to be dated. Now, if your goal is to build this on a daily, consistent, every morning habit or every evening habit, then maybe go ahead and keep the dated, but I wouldn't put pressure on yourself for it. The goal is to help you improve your mindset. And so that should be first and foremost with this practice. But what I do in the mornings is I grab my affirmation cards, and I have different decks of affirmation cards, but I want to finish these Notiq ones before I move on to my next one. And so I just pull out my cards and I pick a card. And so today's morning affirmation, it says, I am a woman of profit. And I love this one because I don't know about you, but we have some money mindset issues, and just naturally, you might have grew up money doesn't grow on trees, money, why are you always asking me to buy you stuff, blah, 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 and it's nothing bad, it's normal. But especially when you're trying to grow a business, or you want to focus on more of new opportunities and abundance, you have to also think of what it is that your profit is. And profit, and I'm going to take you through the whole process of my journaling process, and hopefully this helps you kind of understand how affirmations, and even taking down a keyword and taking this time to reflect and journal on it, is so beneficial to helping you unlock some of those mental blocks that you might have on something. So like I said, first things first, grab an affirmation card. Today is profit, so let me go ahead and write this down. Profit. And normally when I'm alone, I play yoga music or something in the background, sometimes gospel, sometimes it's indie R&B, just depends on my vibe, but play some music to get me in the zone and kind of relax and just high vibes. So I write down my power word, and then as I'm writing, either I mentally say it in my head or I speak it out loud. Either way, it's more of a preference. There's no right or wrong to do this. It's just a preference on how you like to do. For me, I'm to embed this in my mind, so I think that's why I don't really say it out loud. And honestly, outward speaking to myself is a little weird for me sometimes. So I just kind of say it in my head. But I go through this affirmation is, I am a woman of profit. And one thing I like to do is I like to always focus on the power word. which the power word is the main word that you're focusing on for your affirmation. And so I will always highlight that or put like little decorative dots or something. And then there's, for this journaling card, I love it because she has like different affirmations to like reinforce this profit mindset. And I personally, I feel like it's very important for us women to emphasize, I am a woman of profit, because it's not just men making the money and men with businesses and all of that. Like, us women need to really like embrace our femininity and our coins that we work for. Like, so anyways, that'll turn into a tangent, so let me not. But for me, my power words are woman of profit. So definitely that. And then I will just continue to write. I execute, and I love execute because that is like such a power word in itself. I execute profitable ideas. And I love that because it's one thing to come up with an idea, but it's another to execute it and make sure that it is actually producing fruit from the labor that we're working on. Because there is nothing wrong with working for money and working obviously the right way for money, but there's nothing wrong with that. And we have to really work on switching that mindset. So I love this. So let me just keep writing. And I just go down and I make sure that I say these and really get my mind to think and open up my mindset to what is profit for me. So let me finish writing this down. And so, like I said, like those, and I'm going to take you how I break this down even more, but let's go ahead because today is Saturday. So let me go ahead and do the next one. Mentally, and this makes me laugh because I mean, after COVID and 4 kids, y'all, man, I have to keep repeating this one because, girl, whew, you know, it's entertaining. I'm working on switching my words too versus saying it's a hot mess and all that. Like, that just reinforces negativity and lack and frustration and just all kinds of other negative things. So instead of saying those, I'm saying it's entertaining. Because even if it is negative, like, it is entertaining because now I gotta figure out how to overcome all this stuff and laugh about it down the road. So mentally stable. I am a mentally stable. Good morning, sweetie.
Making books.
I am actually filming a video.
Making books.
Making books?
Books.
Oh, making bucks. Okay, I guess. Yep, making bucks. Hey, that was affirmation today. Is I am profitable. Ah, snap. See, my son's even on point. You want to tell everyone good morning?
Good morning. You guys are like a thorn, but also a rose.
All right, buddy. Go ahead and get you some breakfast, okay? Can you close my door for me, please? I love you too, sweetie. Thank you. And you guys, so some people, one thing I wanted to make clear in my videos is that I have a sound mind. Is that we all have kids, and that's one thing that kind of frustrates me sometimes watching other people's videos, is because it's so picture perfect. You don't ever see the kids in it messing around, ripping down stickers and all of that stuff, right? And so it creates this idea for some people that I can never do that. And this is why, like, I did not take the audio. I'm not taking the audio out with you guys hearing my son and me doing this, is because we have to create normality around the actions that we're choosing to do that our kids witness. Whether I'm filming this or not, my son understands that this is a part of mommy's time that she does for herself, and they see the difference. and how I act when they're around, and compared to like when I get this in and when I don't. It's not that I'm evil, but like I'm definitely more mentally stable and calm when my 2-year-old decides to scream and the baby is needy, and then my boys are wrestling and decide to break something. Like I'm definitely a different person and a lot more patient after I've had my time in. And these morning affirmations and this wellness practice for myself is a very, very big why to that. And look, today, mentally stable, I have a sound mind, I am at peace and free of anxiety. Y'all, like, it's the truth. And we have to actually, in real times, start normalizing what it looks like for people and not try to hide it. And so I am calm, poised, and emotionally balanced. I love it. Love it. This is perfect for today. Okay, so that, and now what you can do with this is you can choose to go ahead and say these out loud to yourself 3 times each, or you can do this is what I'm going to do. And when I have time, and it just depends on how my time is, I like to go back at the end of this into some journaling pages. If I have any back here, I don't think I put any, so let me go ahead and grab a few pages really quickly. Okay, y'all, so my 2-year-old decided to wake up right now as I was grabbing some paper. Let me put these away, but I have, let me grab some pages out of my Notiq journal. You guys, I want to keep this together, but I want to put some more pages in here, but I think I'm going to order a black, the black crop with the white paper, because I feel like this, as much as I love this pink paper, it is going to bother the crap out of me. Or even though like it matches with rose gold and everything, I feel like it's going to bother me. Oh, thank you, baby. Good job. Oh, can you fix that one? Perfect. High five. Good job, baby. Okay. Let me put this down. All right, but I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and get me the black croc one with the white paper. And if you guys are interested in like seeing like the unboxing of this, thank you. You guys, it's also on my channel. But okay, now let's get into how to use these journaling cards and actually journal what your mindset is around these. And now this is my favorite part. Why? Is because I like to take these different affirmation cards or different words and understand what my mindset is on those words. And by doing that, it allows me to really start working on reframing some of the negativity that I may have, or see where I can kind of work on improving my mindset with specific things, or how I can see on acting on those. Okay, so the very first one is I am a mentally stable woman. And so I just take a few journaling questions when I think about that. Oh, obviously gotta date it. What's today? 23rd, I think. It's not, I'll fix that later if it's not correct. So I will write down affirmation of today. So today's affirmations . I am a woman of profit and I am a mentally stable woman. So this is kind of just more reinforcing it, but I take these affirmations and then I break it down into questions. So that way I can, like I said, figure out how I'm applying this to myself and making sure that I am in alignment with these things. And if I'm not in alignment, how can I switch or overcome some of the mental blocks that might be here? So I'm a woman of profit. When I think of profit, what comes to mind? Now the obvious one is money. Money, of course, money. But that's the automatic reflex is money. But when I think about profit and you take down the word, profit is to where you turn something and you flip it and you get more of something. So what are some things that I want more of? Obviously money, but I want more like happiness too. So happiness is one. And when I think of money, what does that relate to? Why do I want more money? I want more freedom. Freedom, opportunities. And when I have more freedom and opportunities, I don't know what happened there, but freedom and more opportunities equals abundance. That's ultimately what it is that I want, is more abundance. And so happiness, let me see. Free of worry and fear. Free of worry and fear. Those are things that make me happy. Free to do what I love versus what I have to. So let me put some dots because there's gonna be so joy in my ideas and actions. That result in more and more. I need to break this down too, because what is more to me? Ultimately, more freedom. Freedom, choices, playtime, longevity. I don't even know how to spell that, but whatever. Longevity, generational wealth, and freedom. Multiplying, like, and just continuing. Multiplied, time to travel. Giving back is a big thing, because I always want to make sure that I want to give back without having to worry about a bill, or having to worry about making up from here, or having to even worry about worry, period. And so, like I said, this is how you can just take it and just break it down even further. Now, and this is defining what profit means to me, right? And so now I'm going to ask myself another question. How am I making sure Good morning, baby. So, how am I making sure that I am making profitable choices each day? To reach my goals. Now, ultimately, like I said, when it goes down to this, it can take some time. You just want to jot down whatever comes to your mind. So, and I'll probably end up using the second page, but how am I making sure that I am making profitable choices each day to reach my goals? And you, again, just list these out. Not getting sucked into sales. That for sure. Or let me just do it this way. Not getting sucked into now shopping wins because they won't produce long-term results. And one thing that I like to do is I like to give specific. I don't like to just list things out. Sometimes I do, but I like to go in depth things because they need to strike a chord with me. They need to be very, very strong and meaningful, because when I bring stuff like this to my attention and I make sure that it hits a chord with me, when the action comes up that I'm starting to do something, say I get an email with like a discount code or something, I can look at it and I'll feel the FOMO, like for real. I'll feel like, dang, I really want that, right? But then I'll be like, wait a minute, do I really need to buy that, or do I really need to focus on saving and investing in a course, or investing more time and energy in doing research for something else? Or do I need to focus more on producing more money-making opportunities to where I'm not shopping, like something like that? Or am I saying no to spending? I don't know. It just depends, because you never know. Like, it just comes up. For example, I want to buy a brand new couch because I don't like our couch that we have right now and all of that jazz. But a brand new couch is going to cost us like a few grand. And even though we have the cash, does that mean we need to buy it right now? And so I'm like, that's going to deplete our savings and all of that. So the better choice to do is to allow this time to not get suckered into the things that I want and focus on what that money and the discipline is going to teach me. That is a profitable mindset. more opportunities, more abundance. Stop worrying and getting over my fear. Now that the kids are awake and dancing behind me, it's time for us to get some breakfast, right, bud? I don't understand these weird dances, y'all. I really don't, but hey, I'm not the one to judge. Let me know if you have kids doing these weird dances that they're learning either from video games or anime. What? Anime. Or TikTok. Like, we don't even, like, my kids don't have phones. We're those types of parents. We don't do phones for our kids, but all they do is watch, at least the preteen, all he does is watch TikToks on YouTube. Well, maybe not all, but majority of what he wants to put on the TV are anime, gaming videos, or TikTok videos. And I'm like, okay, but
I wouldn't say TikTok because I don't do that, because I just watch it. The reason why I watch it with him is because it's just the only one. I just see him watching it and I'm like, well, I don't have control over the screen, so I'm just gonna have to be cursed.
The innocent, it's not me, it's him, Mom. But anyways, no, you cannot get a phone, sir. And no, when you start to pay for it, okay? But all right, guys, like I said, it's getting crazy, as you can already see, and time for us to get some breakfast. So, about to give these to the kids. Today we are doing, I had make some egg bakes, and I made some almond pancakes. I normally do almond flour and whole wheat, but my son actually used all-purpose. So, hey, gotta roll with it. But
that actually tastes
it's about to go down. So, all right, sorry guys, I had to pause for my kids. But yeah, so I sometimes, depending on how much time I have, I will go like in and just reflect and write down and all those things. And so it mentally prepares me to be like, okay, when I'm going out into like window shopping, or if I am even going window shopping or something, I am making sure that I'm making mindful purchasing choices and not just throwing a bunch of stuff in the bag. Yes, baby. Yeah?
How was that potato?
Oh, you want to watch Potato and Chip?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and watch Potato and Chip.
Okay.
Can you guys please put Potato and Chip on for her? Thank you. There's no more milk? Okay, I'll add that to the grocery list. And yeah, y'all. So again, like I said, I prefer to do this first thing in the morning, but when the kids are not awake, as you can hence see why. But this is such a powerful exercise, and I don't think anybody really talks about how to use journaling cards or affirmation cards. The only thing we see is we read a card and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm a woman, I'm a mentally stable woman, yes, I have a sound mind. Like we know like those are what the cards are for, and we say it, but we don't ever, or maybe people don't realize, like, do more than just read the card. Take it, break it down, understand how those things really mean to you and how these words like are really ingrained in your mind. Do you need to start thinking about some things? Where do you need to heal with this? Like, you guys, there's so much power that can come from journaling cards. Like, we call them journaling cards, but nobody ever talk about journaling. Not the journaling process, from the journaling cards. So, all right, you guys, my rant is done for the moment, but again, such a powerful exercise, and I love doing this with my morning affirmation cards, taking time to break it down when I can, or even at night, like go over. You can take your affirmation card with you, put it in your planner when you're looking at things and you're on the go. That's a great thing too that you can do. And then you can take that card out at the end of the night and go into your wellness planner and do that reflection that time. And so that is a great exercise that you can do too. So that way it is throughout the entire day with you. All right. So that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you a really good insight on how you can take your journaling cards and affirmation cards to a whole nother level with your mental health. and emotional health and growth. Like this, I hope, really hope that this reaches the right person and really helps them with that. And definitely you guys will be seeing more of these videos if you guys so choose. And let me know if you guys would like this to be like a consistent weekly thing. Let me know if you'd like me to do this live with you guys, or if you would like me to go through and do this as a YouTube video like this every week, so maybe you guys can do it on your own. But either way, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you find a girlfriend who could get some great tips and love from watching something like this, make sure you share it with them too. All right, so that's it, y'all. Hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.